Hey folks, welcome back to our next installment in our brain and body-based strategies for nervous system regulation and grounding. Today, we're going to be exploring self-compassion, very specifically thinking about the body, okay? So we can have kind of this intuitive sense of self-compassion, like being kind to ourselves and being forgiving of ourselves and giving ourselves grace when we make mistakes or mess things up. But this kind of self compassion has everything to do with focusing your attention on parts of your body that you kind of maybe experience a sense of unsafe or painful or uncomfortable. When we have experienced trauma, it is very, very common for this sort of experience to occur, for parts of the body to be felt and experienced as unsafe or distressing. And so, one of the main goals of the work we're going to do today is about bringing your attention and then compassion to this area of your body. And so that we can increase connection and start to soothe and comfort those parts of the body and become more attuned and embodied, less avoidant of the self or of parts of the body. And of course, this also supports an increase in interoception. Remember, that's the ability to feel into your internal states. It's also a good way to kick self criticism in the butt. Okay, so we're going to send compassion to an area of your body and learn how to relax it. Okay. So I would encourage you to get into a settled, comfortable position, whatever feels good for you right now. That might be sitting up, that might be lying down. And just start to take a couple of breaths, as always. Great way to connect, to drop in. Now, you may be coming into this practice already knowing a part of your body where you often feel pain or distress, or, when there's a sense of lack of safety. Maybe you don't feel like being touched in a certain area. It doesn't feel safe to be touched there. Maybe you carry a certain kind of pain in a part of your body in an ongoing daily way. So, for this practice, I encourage you to kind of hone in on one area. You may have lots of areas or lots of different regions, and that's okay. But let's bring our focus into one specific place in the body. If you feel comfortable, safe, closing your eyes, I welcome you to do that. And now, with this awareness of this specific area of your body, begin to take some deep breaths, really into the diaphragm, opening that area up. Now begin to imagine that you're actually directing your breath to this area of your body. But specifically imagining that this breathing is bringing in and sending to that area of your body fresh, calming air. And it kind of begins to circulate and move through that part of your body. Breathe relaxation through the distressing area of the body. Imagine air flowing through that area as you inhale and back through the area in the opposite direction as you exhale. Imagine that you are calming and soothing this area as you breathe through it. Now begin to consider whether love or compassion could be sent to this area of your body. Despite my experience of this area, despite the pain or the discomfort that I often may feel or experience, could I send some compassion and love? Maybe this is a part of my body that I'm often in frustration with, annoyance with, bothered by, upset about, beat myself up about, say negative things about. Maybe I could bring some compassion and love here instead. Maybe even gratitude. So I'm going to give you some possible words that you could use, and then I want you to kind of explore the words that come through very organically for yourself. As you continue to breathe, you might say, "You're going to be okay," or "I'm thankful for your presence," or "You are a sacred part of me," or "You are safe right now." Whatever you choose is not super important. It's more about the intention and the feeling behind it. Something that elicits feelings of love and gratitude and compassion. So begin repeating this statement. Maybe even choosing a statement to say on the inhale and a statement to say on the exhale. Of course, if you start to experience any distress, you can slow down, you can stop, even be compassionate about that. Acknowledge any discomfort. And just begin to notice how the sensations and the energy in this region or this part of your body begins to shift and change as you move away from criticism or upset or anger or frustration, or even just focusing on the distress or the pain, and instead bringing in love and compassion and gratitude. Take a few more breaths, continuing to repeat your statements. Good. Just go ahead and let all of that go. And then just take some nice cleansing breaths and then slowly begin to open your eyes. Good work. So, this is a practice that you can settle into and do in a very focused way. But it's also something that you can do in the moment, when you're starting to catch and notice a sensation in the body, a sense of distress, and you want to immediately, on the spot, bring in some compassion and love. Breathe, use the power of language, wrap that area of your body in compassion, love, and gratitude. And notice how that can help relax and release the muscles and the tension and the bones and the cells and the sinew and all of it that's going on there. Be curious, try things out. And as always, if you need any support in your healing journey, I'm here. Reach out. And until next time, you take good care of you.